Hey people, so today we are going to do, as I have promised many times, talk about trimming this down with a trimmer by George Ruler. So I have, as you've known, hand me that block on top right there, Miss Linda. As you guys are aware of, I have just been trimming my batting when I go put it down initially because I am not using the Hoop Sisters method of batting. I've just been trimming it as I go, so I do not have the bulk to reduce. But if you are using Battleizer, or if you're using a layer of stabilizer and batting, or if you have the additional optional wool and you have a lot of extra bulk in your seams and you're not able to trim them for any particular reason, I do want to make sure that you know how to use the trimmer by George. Now this is the 2.0. Why? Because that's what I have. They also have the original trimmer by George and the trimmer by George 3.0, which is the current, newest, latest, and greatest. But at the end of the day, the reducing bulk process, which is what we need to do, is going to be the same. So we're just going to talk about this. So here is one of the blocks we have finished. And what we're going to do initially is we're going to trim it down to 1/4 of an inch. So we're just going to go around all the seams with this flat, with this all flat. This side is lifted if you can't tell. So we're just going to do 1/4 of an inch down the side. And then we are going to take this part right here and we are going to just finesse it in between the batting and the fabric. So bear with me as I get that slid under there. Now normally I would go ahead and trim all 4 sides at 1/4 of an inch, but I just want to show this real quickly. And we're just going to kind of wiggle that in there. And we're going to flip that over. And see how it pushes all the fabric back, and all that is exposed is the batting, and I have some stabilizer. And we're going to cut that away, and it's going to be flat. They do also recommend using a 60mm rotary cutter, so that's what I have here. And if you look over on the back side, you can see that it has reduced all the bulk, and I still have all the bulk everywhere else, so it does a really nice job. Now, if you want to watch a more full, in-depth video on using the trimmer by George, Hoop Sisters does have videos available on YouTube. From, they're the original creators. But for those of you following along in this series, I did want to just throw out how to reduce the bulk and how to trim with the trimmer by George. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Happy sewing. Bye-bye.